Ciao Juventini and welcome to my channel. Today we talk about Douglas Luiz. Ciao Juventini, before talking about Douglas Luiz, I want you to subscribe to this channel. It's a small team, we are growing. You will see beside me many people. We are sharing the Juventus news with the English-speaking country, but with Indonesia, with Japan, with Thailand. So please subscribe, support, like the video. Helps us with the algorithm, and YouTube helps everyone in the world to listen to the Juventus news. But let's start. Douglas Luiz. As I mentioned in this video this morning, Douglas Luiz, Juventus went to Douglas Luiz and told him he needs to look for another team. And his valuation is around 30 million. There are a few teams interested in. The two of them are Fulham and Manchester United. There are speculations that Douglas Luiz will be part of the exchange with Sancho, with maybe United pay 5 million to Juventus or be an equal exchange. But I want to do a consideration. Why Douglas Luiz end up? The problem we have with Douglas Luiz, he played 5 games only with Juventus. So we can't say he played badly. Cope played badly. No Douglas Luiz. Cope played, 35 games with Juventus, if I'm not mistaken. And he played every game he played badly. We don't know where to play, where he has to play. He didn't know where he has to play with Motta. He doesn't know where he has to play with Tudor. Most likely, instead of EXITS, Conceição. So Cope is a tactical problem. He tried so hard, he scored a couple of goals, so he tried, but he is a tactical problem. Douglas Luiz, we don't know. I saw him play, as I said, I saw him play in Aston Villa, and I'm in love with this player. Because I wasn't a technical player when I played football, I like technical play. He has speed, he had physicality, he had control of the ball, he has technique, he has a vision of the game. It was a mix between, I would say, with all respect to everything, Pirlo and Vidal. So it was really great play. I was popping the champagne when Juventus bought. But what's happened? Again, I go back. Motta really destroyed him. He was bought, and apparently Motta didn't like him. But during the press conference, he said, I want a player that can play different roles. Douglas Luiz is the example. Maybe he wasn't physically fit. As again, whose fault is that? It's not the player. His fault medically didn't look after him. Motta may be trying to push him more and trying to speed up his recovery, and whose fault is that? It's fault of the manager, it's fault of Gemenical, it's not fault of the player. The player wants to play. So there are still question marks. And when he was completely fit, Motta never played him. Why? Motta played in a role almost close to the defender when he's not. He's a midfielder, he's Brazilian number 5. He take the ball from the defender, he open up, look for spaces and pass the ball. Why he was playing there, was playing almost in the same line of defender. Again, that's problem with Motta. And after that, apparently, according to people in Turin, when Douglas Luiz expressed his point of view, he's a Brazilian, he spoke to Motta in Portuguese. When he expressed a point of view, he had a massive fight with Motta. Not massive because he's not an aggressive player, but he has a very good and open discussion. And this discussion led up to Motta to put him on the bench forever, never played him. Same behavior had with Danilo. Danilo expressed his point of view to Motta, and again, he was sitting on the bench and was sold. So again, whose fault is that? Is Douglas Luiz or is Motta's fault? And whose fault is that? Was Giuntoli, they're supposed to understand what's happening in the dressing room, intervene and tell the manager, listen, now you let him play because you're making a big mistake, or not? Definitely it wasn't Douglas Luiz's fault. Yes, maybe he had 20% his fault. Maybe he didn't adapt quickly to the new reality. But definitely it wasn't only the player's fault. So there was Giuntoli and Motta's fault as well. If you look at the midfield, how Giuntoli had in mind, he wanted Thuram, and a great kudos to Giuntoli to buy a very strong player. He had Douglas Luiz, a Comeners up front, so like a triangle shape with Comeners be the top of the triangle. Thuram, amazing player, yes, no highly technical, very strong physically. It's a classical back-to-back penalty area to penalty area player, like Pogba, not there yet, but that kind of player. Along him, he needs someone really technical. They can see, they can open, they detect the opportunity for Thuram to become free and passing the ball. Douglas Luiz was a perfect choice. Now, putting Locatelli near Douglas Luiz is a big mistake. Locatelli and Thuram have the same skill set, so both of them are workers. They're not the playmaker, they are workers. So you create a midfield that doesn't have any idea. You had Fagioli before, got sold. Again, any other midfield you have, McKennie, please. McKennie is a great worker, works very hard, but he's not a playmaker. Again, if you need to set up Juventus for next year and you don't want to give Douglas Luiz a chance, who are you going to put? You need someone that has an idea. You need a Fagioli, you need a Pirlo, someone that can dictate the movement to the midfield. You can't say, Balerdi comes so he can do a long pass. Bremer is there so he can move up to the midfield. That's the wrong concept, how to structure a team. You need a good midfielder that can dictate the pace. So I wish the player to go to another team, whoever is going to do it, do so well and show Juventus how to do it. We normally make this mistake with this player that needs to be understood. I remember when Thierry Henry came to Juventus and Ancelotti let him play on wing or left back. He was a striker. He's made a big mistake. He stayed 6 months with us. He went to Arsenal, and of course, he became the Henry that everyone knows. There are other examples. I haven't prepared this example. I don't have on top of my head, but Van der Sar, for example, he wasn't performing Juventus. He went to Fulham, and after Manchester United is one of the best goalkeepers in the Premier League. So we had these kind of players that we buy. We don't spend time trying to understand them. It's tough for them to get used to a new reality, but players are young boys, 25, 26 years old. If all of you remember when you were 25, 26 years old, you think you can kill everything, but you're very weak emotionally, psychologically. That's, I think, where Juventus failed with Douglas Luiz. He didn't look after from a psychological point of view. He moved to another country. He broke up with his sweetheart. To be a star, the best player of the Premier League, he got relegated to be the last option. So it's tough for a guy. It's really tough for a guy. He's alone. He had a few friends. And Danilo was his older brother, so was helping to get used to Juventus, that you sell Danilo. So really don't set up him for success. Last point before leaving you, I saw him play against Al-Iad, and I liked him. Of course, we were winning 4-0 or 5-0 by then, but the movement was the right one, was control, was asking for the ball, was dribbling, was passing the ball. So the question I asked Tutor, why you can't see him? What is the secret behind this failure? All of us, Pedula, Romeo Agresti, Colpo Gobbo, everyone else can understand what the problem is with Douglas Luiz. Please write down in the comment what do you think Douglas Luiz's problem is. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for supporting us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, and Forza Juve. Bye for now.